I would say for me, the gospel really changes the way that I look at money. And it's the way that I steward my money, I know is important to God. And I've looked at money a lot of different ways in my life. And one of the ways I've looked at money is mine, and I really want to use it to make much of myself and buy the things that I want to buy and buy that nice house and that nice car. And that's how I really grew up living and thinking about money. And when I trusted in Christ, I think my perspective of money changed because I understood the value of what Christ had done for me and that everything that I have is a gift from God. And as we consider what we're using our finances to support and pay for really in the day-to-day, we were considering how can we give back to this money that's not even ours to begin with, but God has blessed us with. How can we use it to love and encourage others and give to this church in a way that is sacrificial and impacts the church community overall?
So how would I encourage people to start serving and start giving? I think for us and for me specifically, it was definitely hard for me, and it still is sometimes, to believe and know that my money is not my own and my time is not my own, but that all of it is a gift from God. And so I think it's important to recognize that what you have been given is not something for me that I worked for or I earned or that is my own, but God has blessed me with that. And so in return, it's something that I should steward well and that I need to steward. And so giving that back to glorify God and serve Him is why I think it's really important to give and to serve.
We hear every week that giving is an act of worship, and as I consider in my life what that really means, if I'm worshiping God, that means that I am giving Him the affection and the praise and all the love in my life, and I'm putting Him first. And as I consider giving financially and supporting the church and not holding my money too tightly, I'm saying to God in giving back to our church community, I'm saying, God, I'm going to worship you and put you first in my life. Money is not going to have that position. And money can so easily steal away my joy. It can create a false sense of security in my life. It can lead to pride. It can lead to a lot of things that I don't want to be true of me. And when I say, Lord, I'm going to glorify you and honor you and put you first in my life, and the money I do have is a gift, and I want to steward it wisely. And so then, therefore, I can give back to the church with a joyful heart because He has given me everything. So as Rhegan and I considered the way that Covenant has been a home to us and has blessed us, and the way that God has cared for and loved us through the best seasons and the worst seasons of our life, it's a joy to get to serve. It's a joy to get to give to the Covenant community. So whether you're giving for the first time or serving for the first time, just jump in. We would encourage you in our relationship. You'd be surprised at what God can do in the different ministries and through your giving. We've seen people blessed in our young adult community and in the student ministry, and we're excited about what God's going to do next and has in store for us.